Is something troubling you, my son?
No, Father.
Son, please. I am more than the exalted ruler of this land and the master of all I survey. I'm also a concerned dad.
Well, Father. Just a moment.
What is he doing?
It looks as if he's coming down here to talk to us. Wait right there, Akeem. Rose bearers!
Akeem, come, sit.
Now, my son. You've grown a mustache.
Joffrey, it has been a year.
So, what is it, my son?
Well, Father, first of all, it is things like this.
Like what?
The rose petals.
What is the matter, dear? You are the son of a king. Why should you not walk on the petals of roses?
But Mother, if there were no rose petals, I would still be the son of a king.
Then it is settled. From this day forth, anyone who throws roses at my son's feet will answer to me.
He's the voice that defined a villain and the one that brought a king to life. Welcome back, Movie Gang. Today we're diving into the life and legacy of this legendary actor. His early beginnings, rise to fame, and the unforgettable roles that cemented him as a pop culture titan. Stay tuned, because this is a journey through the career of James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones was born on January 17, 1931 in Arkabutla, Mississippi. Raised by his mother, he moved to Detroit as a kid, where he was introduced to the arts. But James had a tough start. He had a severe stutter, making communication a challenge. It was so bad that he was almost completely silent for years. Imagine that. Now, even with his stutter, Jones had a love for words and language. At 14, his high school English teacher, a woman who saw his potential, pushed him to speak and perform poetry. Little by little, he found his voice, quite literally. And by the time he was in high school, he was killing it in drama and speech. His breakthrough came when he enrolled at the University of Michigan, where he studied drama. That was the moment James Earl Jones began to shape himself into the actor we all eventually came to know. His breakthrough came when he enrolled at the University of Michigan, where he studied drama. That was the moment James Earl Jones began to shape himself into the actor we all eventually came to know and admire.
Can I ask you a question?
What the hell you want to ask me? Mrs. Stawicki is the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Liked you. Who in the hell ever said, I got to like you? What law is there to say, I got to like you? Do you want to stand up in my face and ask me some damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. Ask you a question. What law is there to say, I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you living in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
And clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. Why do you think that is?
Because you like me.
Like you. I go out of here every morning and bust my butt putting up with them crackers all day long because I like you. You is the biggest fool I ever saw. It is my job. It is my responsibility. You understand that? A man got to take care of his family. You live in my house. You sleep your behind on my bedclothes. You put my food in your belly because you are my son. You are my flesh and blood, not because I like you. It is my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Wait now. Let's get this straight right now. But go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand, don't give me my money come payday because he liked me. He give me because he owe me. Now, I done give you everything I had to give you. I gave you your life. Your mama and me worked it out between us. And liking your black ass was not a part of the bargain, and don't you try and go through life worried if somebody like you or not. You best make sure that they are doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying, boy?
Yes, sir.
Then you get the hell out of my face and go on down to A&P.
After college, Jones made his way to New York City, where he started performing in theater. It didn't take long for him to make waves on Broadway. In 1964, he starred in The Great White Hope, a role that earned him a Tony Award nomination for Best Actor in a Play. This was a turning point in his career, establishing him as a force to be reckoned with in theater. The play's success opened doors for Jones in film and TV. By the late 60s and early 70s, he was appearing in several big productions, including films like Claudine in 1974, which he starred along with Diane Carroll, and The River Niger in 1976, which also starred Cicely Tyson and Louis Gossett Jr. These movies showcased his powerful presence and that unmistakable voice.
But this will be determined after your financial status has been computed by us. It has nothing to do with aid to the children. You understand?
Now, if you will sign the statement, it shows your income and your expenses, Mr. Marshall, and get it back to me within 2 weeks. You understand?
Yes, I understand all that, but listen, I gotta ask you something because I gotta think about this thing. What happens if I lose my job?
If you're married, you must apply for welfare.
Oh, I must apply for welfare?
You must apply for welfare. Otherwise, this would constitute a misuse of ADC funds.
Which is fraud.
You understand? If the husband's unwilling or unable to make a contribution equal to what it would cost him to maintain an independent living arrangement, he must apply for welfare. Do you understand? Otherwise, this would constitute a misuse of ADC funds.
Which is fraud.
Which is misappropriation.
Which is fraud.
Right, okay, now wait a minute. Now, if I marry this lady, I want to make things better. But if I spend $1 on it, you're going to deduct it from her, right? If I want to buy a little something extra, you're going to deduct it. And I better report every penny I spend, or else I'm a crook. Okay, now you say if I lose my job, I must apply for welfare because I can't just sit around eating the government's biscuit.
Which is fraud.
Because that's a fraud, right? Okay, now, if I do go into welfare, then I'm just another lazy-ass nigga that's living off taxpayer. All right, now, suppose I do not marry this lady. Now, if I move in with her and do not tell you, then we're both crooks, right? But if I do tell you, then we're back to the income and the outcome and the deducting, and you drive me to drink. And you call a fraud if I spend $7 for a bottle of whiskey. Come on, partner, let's get.
And as we all know now, that voice sent him into hyperdrive in 1977. Enter Star Wars.
Darth Vader, only you could be so bold. The Imperial Senate will not sit still for this. When they hear you've attacked a diplomatic...
Don't act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on any mercy mission this time. Several transmissions were beamed to the ship by rebel spies. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away! I have traced the rebel spies to her. Now she is my only link to finding their secret base.
She'll die before she'll tell you anything.
Leave that to me. Send a distress signal, and then inform the Senate that all aboard were killed.
Lord Vader, the battle station plans are not aboard this ship, and no transmissions were made. An escape pod was jettisoned during the fighting, but no life forms were aboard.
She must have hidden the plans in the escape pod. Send a detachment down to retrieve them. See to it personally, Commander. There'll be no one to stop us this time.
Yes, sir.
The plans you referred to will soon be back in our hands. Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fort.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Vader, release him.
As you wish.
Now, Now, it's almost impossible to imagine the franchise without its most terrifying villain. But at the time, George Lucas's Star Wars was still in its infancy. The character of Darth Vader had a distinctive presence, but the voice, well, that's where James Earl Jones came in.
George thought he wanted a, pardon the expression, darker voice. So he hires a guy born in Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stutters. And that's the voice, and that's me. I lucked out. They paid me $7,000, and I thought that was good money. And I got to be a voice on a movie. It was great fun to be a part of that.
Although Darth Vader was physically portrayed by actor David Prowse, it was Jones's commanding voice that brought the Sith Lord to life.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
At first, Jones wasn't really feeling it, but once he agreed, he recorded the now iconic lines that would echo through cinema history.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
I'll never join you.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Jones's deep, resonant baritone became synonymous with the dark side of the Force. His iconic deliveries of lines like,
"You underestimate the power of the dark side,"
became some of the most memorable in history. And while he didn't get the recognition at first for voicing the character, over time, Star Wars fans recognized him as an essential part of what made Darth Vader so unforgettable.
Lord Vader, this is an unexpected pleasure. We're honored by your presence.
You may dispense with the pleasantries, Commander. I'm here to put you back on schedule.
I assure you, Lord Vader, my men are working as fast as they can.
Perhaps I can find new ways to motivate them.
As the Star Wars saga grew, Jones would return to the role in The Empire Strikes Back in 1980, Return of the Jedi in 1983, and even Rogue One in 2016, further cementing his place in cinematic history and Star Wars lore. For your information, I think Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie ever made. And I saw the original three when they first came out. Now, Star Wars wasn't the only franchise where James Earl Jones left his mark. Fast forward to 1994 and we get one of his most beloved roles, Mufasa in Disney's The Lion King.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Wow.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
And this'll all be mine?
Everything.
Everything the light touches. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders. You must never go there, Simba.
But I thought a king can do whatever he wants.
Oh, there's more to being king than getting your way all the time.
There's more?
Simba.
Mufasa, the wise and loving king of the Pride Lands, wasn't just a father figure in the movie. He was the heart and soul of the film. Jones's powerful, warm voice gave Mufasa a sense of dignity and gravitas, making his tragic death one of the most heartbreaking moments in animated film history.
I didn't want to invent a character. I just wanted to talk as me. I wanted to be as straight as possible because my job was to try to evoke not only King Regal, but Father Real. It is dark. When young Jonathan tries to wake me, his papa, up from the dead after the stampede, it's one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen, more heartbreaking than Bambi.
get up.
So that influence, I won't say Paul, but that influence hangs over the whole story. From then on, it's unrelieved. It then highlights when something good happens. That pole of darkness highlights everything good that happens from then on.
James Earl Jones's career didn't slow down. Over the years, he appeared in films like Field of Dreams in 1989, Coming to America in 1988, which is probably one of the funniest comedies of all time, and even voiced characters in The Simpsons, and The Hunt for Red October in 1990. He's been recognized with numerous awards, including an honorary Academy Award for his lifetime achievements. James Earl Jones's impact stretches far beyond his roles. His distinctive voice has influenced generations of actors and voice artists, and his commanding presence on screen has inspired countless people. From the fearsome Darth Vader to the wise Mufasa, James Earl Jones's work has left an indelible mark on both film and pop culture. Dude wasn't just an actor. He's a living legend, a man who turned his challenges into triumphs, and a voice that will forever echo through the ages. James Earl Jones is and always will be a voice, a presence, and a legacy. And that's so Hollywood. Rest in peace, Mr. Jones. Well, thanks for watching another episode of Lights, Camera, Classics. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more iconic stories from the world of Hollywood. In the meantime, keep it classic, and remember,
be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.